Hey guys, it's Crystal with Journey Into It. So today we're going to journey into the heart energy center. The heart space. The center of power, power of love, power of compassion, and power of surrender. The heart chakra is the first energy center of the 4 higher chakras. An open and balanced heart chakra allows us to truly see and feel the beauty in life. The peace you feel when you gaze upon that pink and orange beautiful sky as the sun rises. The warmth you feel in your body when you feel the love between 2 strangers. The giggle that you let out with the sound of a child's laugh. The deep desire you feel to grab someone and hold them tight as they are crying. The tears that fall down your cheek when you're watching one of the soldiers' videos where they're returning home. They're surprising their family. Those get me every single time. The inner knowing that the experience you just had was a major life lesson for you. These are all ways to know that the energy is vibrant and flowing through this energy center. This energy center is your love for yourself and love for others. Your sense of compassion, empathy, forgiveness, not only for others, but for yourself as well. The changes in your life and how to adapt to them. The ability to trust, to have deep bonds and connections, and to truly understand your life lessons, and to do your inner child work. Speaking of inner child, shadow work starts with an open heart chakra. Knowing that you can trust you, forgive you, and love you unconditionally. Some things you may experience if your heart chakra is blocked or even closed is feeling emotionally withdrawn, not knowing how to process your emotions, not knowing how to feel, maybe feeling confused about how you feel, not being able to heal from your past experiences, feeling insecure, having a hard time trusting yourself and other people, a lack of desire to connect to people, or even feeling though as you can't connect to people, maybe you're feeling misunderstood all the time. Maybe you even have a fear of intimacy. You might find yourself having emotional meltdowns as well, maybe even feeling totally alone. We definitely don't want that. So the bigger question is how do we open this baby up? My first tip was a game changer for me. One simple word, gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. I literally would get up and go into happy dance mode and just start blurting out things that I'm truly grateful for. Might even start singing or shouting. Yeah, I'm that crazy neighbor. Now, of course, you might want to be a little bit more subtle than me. So you could start a gratitude journal, or maybe even just holding your hand over your heart and whispering the things that you're grateful for. Those are really good starting points. You guys probably know by now my favorite thing to do is tone. So the sound for the heart chakra is ah. So give it a try and see how that feels for you. I always remember that sound by a Southern phrase down here in good old South Carolina that goes a little something like this. Ah, well, bless your heart. And that could actually mean different things depending on the context, just saying. But that is how I remember the tone for the heart chakra. To my understanding, the element for the heart is air. So you could definitely use that element and breathe into your heart space. I'm sure you've heard that hundreds of times. And that actually feels amazing in itself to breathe in sensations and vibrations of love and compassion and bring that into the heart space and feel it filling up your heart space. It's truly amazing. So you can definitely use that as the air element, go ahead and light you some incense or bring you in some sage and clear out the negative emotions and energies while you're at it. You can use the air element with your diffuser and pour in some good old rose oil for some love, or some lavender and lemon balm for peace and calm. Let's see. Another tip would be to amp up your love for yourself. So you could say things like, I love whatever you fancy about you, or I'm pretty darn good at blank. An inner quality or talent I have is whatever you're a badass at. Go a step further and see what you love about other people in your life. Concentrating on things like, well, I appreciate whatever warms your pretty little heart about someone, or I love how, who, and what it is they do. You get my drift. It just opens up the flow of energy to align you on a frequency of love. And that is definitely what we want when we're talking about opening up the heart chakra. Let's see. Another great thing to get that energy flowing is random acts of kindness, like giving someone a hug just because chances are they need it, and you probably do too. Pick up trash that isn't yours. Hold the door open for people. Dish out compliments. Tip very generously the next time that you're out. And smile. Another thing to work on is to get the poison of resentment out of your heart. I know anger and sadness and hurt and pain, those things can kind of turn into this toxic, poisonous resentment sludge inside of your heart. So it is time to let go, surrender, and forgive. Whatever that's going to look like for you is definitely time. I know it's heavy and painful carrying around all of that emotional gunk. If you feel like you might need a little extra help with this, maybe consider a Beyond Quantum Healing session, or even an energy healing session with myself to help guide you through it. Some things you can try is to write it out on paper, and I mean really, truly get the messy, icky feelings out on paper and why, and tear it up and set it ablaze. Have a vent fest with a friend just to get your feelings out, or even talk to yourself. Don't worry, I do it. Turn on sad old movies to get a good cry in. This is especially helpful if you're feeling kind of numb or feeling like it's kind of hard to cry. Definitely a blockage going on in the heart chakra. Or even asking for help. Ask your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, your goddesses, your God to help you release the things that are stored in your heart space. Another thing you could do, you could use the tune-up technique using visualization, visualizing the energy ball, which is green for the heart chakra, in this center, and imagine it growing bigger and brighter. And imagine it beginning to have some movement in it, and we want it to spin, okay? So spin that baby. I've definitely talked about that in other videos. Really quick, really easy technique to get the heart chakra open, or any of the energy centers. You can work with the color green. So speaking of green, you can work with that color. Think about that color. Visualize that color. Stare at something green. Nature, air element, that sounds like a perfect combo to me. Wear the color green, eat the color green, maybe some spinach, some green peppers, green apples, things like that. Or you can bring more color, more green color into your environment. So paint, pictures, paintings, draw, change your curtains to green, bring in some plants. There we go. And let's see. So the other things that I got for you is maybe you're into crystals, or you want to begin to work with the energy in crystals. So a really great one to grab is rose quartz. That's a very powerful crystal, as well as jade. It's one of my favorites. And you could also listen to songs in the key of F, as that is the tone for the heart chakra. I did make a playlist on YouTube if you are interested in checking it out for all of the energy centers. So you'll find the songs in key of F under the Heart Chakra playlist, okay? If you want to go check that out. It's just a whole big range, different songs. You know, if you're into all different types of music, it's definitely got a good collection on there, okay? So go ahead and check that out. And for the other energy centers as well. And be on the lookout for the next videos, which will be for the heart chakra. The heart chakra affirmation meditation is going to be the next upload, and then we'll be moving on to the throat and so forth. If you have enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get notified as to when I post new content. And I will see you guys next time.